a nerd, maybe someone who's interested in Star Trek or Star Wars and other science fiction, but to me, a real nerd is someone who has Asperger's syndrome. Now, if you have never heard of Asperger's syndrome, it is someone who happens to fall on the autism spectrum. It is a spectrum that is extremely wide, and I'm far from understanding the full extent of the autism spectrum. I do know that a lot of it is based on how high or how low a person's IQ is. There are people on the autism spectrum who have IQs that are in the 50s, and they have been diagnosed with being retarded along with having autism. Also, a lot of retarded people are very outgoing and very talkative, and they are happy and they smile a lot because they are too stupid to realize that this world sucks. That is known as being a neurotypical retard. On the other end of the spectrum, there are people who have IQs that are over 200. They know how to, and they are determined and focused, and they know how to invent new things. Now, where does yours truly, the Reverend Pat D, fall on the spectrum? Now, my IQ came out in the 80s, which might be a little bit low in the average range, but I think these IQ tests are a bunch of fucking bullshit. If my IQ was lower, I would be retarded, and I wouldn't really, and that would really fucking suck, and I wouldn't be capable of being a unique and thought-provoking spoken words artist. But if my IQ was higher, I would be a lot more intellectual, and I also wouldn't be capable of being a spoken words artist. But one thing I do know for sure, the Reverend Pat D is more intelligent than Michelle Bachmann. Who blames Jimmy Carter for the swine flu outbreak in 1976, except Gerald Ford was president. She claims that our founding fathers worked tirelessly to end slavery, but many of them had slaves, and slavery did not end until 1865, and they were dead by then. Many of the 9/11 responders who put their lives on the line rescuing people from the World Trade Center are now sick from breathing all that shit at Ground Zero, but Michelle Bachmann claims that giving them health care is an entitlement program. But she gave out many government handouts to criminal corporations such as Monsanto. Not only is Michelle Bachmann a retard, but she's a fucking cunt and a pussy. And she needs professional help. And another famous quote is, well, Michelle Bachmann said that Waterloo, Iowa was so great because John Wayne is there. It turns out it's John Wayne Gacy who was from there. Well, Michelle Bachmann needs to find a good psychiatrist who will diagnose her with assholism syndrome and prescribe her Thorazine, which might keep her from saying so many stupid things. On top of that, people who support her are so dumbed down and stupid and who actually believe that Michelle Bachmann is capable of running our nation. She probably doesn't even know how to wipe her ass after she takes a shit. The Reverend Pat D is good at saying what's on his mind, while most other people, especially politicians, say nothing but a bunch of bullshit. But the most important thing is, the Reverend Pat D is smarter than Michelle Bachmann.